And in a future America, artificial intelligence promises ease for humanity. However, in 2055, a devastating nuclear explosion in Los Angeles, triggered by the U.S. government's AI, claims over 1 million lives. The military initiates a nationwide mission to eliminate all AI, facing resistance from New Asia, who consider AI as fellow citizens. The US's Nomad, a colossal space station, is deployed to scan for AI and hunt down the elusive Nirmata, the AI creator. 10 years later, Sergeant Joshua Taylor resides in Kondang, known as New Asia, with his pregnant wife Maya. Maya, more connected to AI, and Joshua, with prosthetic limbs, face a complicated situation. Droid officers, led by Heron, visit their home with a captured soldier, who turns out to be Joshua's friend and commanding officer, Drew. Undercover in his marriage, Joshua's superior suspect Maya to be Nirmata's daughter. As the external forces launch a raid, Maya discovers Joshua's true identity and flees. Boarding a boat, she attempts an escape, but a Nomad explosive lands among her group, seemingly taking her life as Joshua helplessly watches. 5 years later, Joshua toils at the heart of the devastation in Los Angeles, part of a cleanup crew. During a routine patrol, he and his partner stumble upon a droid showing signs of sentience. They deactivate it, an act perceived by Joshua's partner as akin to mercifully ending a human's suffering. In solitude, Joshua reflects on his past with Maya. General Andrews and Colonel Howell approach Joshua, revealing intelligence about Nirmata's involvement in developing a superweapon in New Asia that could threaten Nomad. They enlist Joshua to thwart this peril. Initially hesitant, Joshua changes his mind when Howell presents a holographic video suggesting Maya is alive and working at the weapon facility. Motivated by the prospect of reuniting with his wife, Joshua agrees. Heading to New Asia with Howell's team, Joshua learns of her personal vendetta against AI, fueled by losing her sons in the war. The soldiers provoke the villagers before storming the lab, firing at technicians. Joshua separates from the group and discovers the weapon, a small robot girl watching cartoons. Before Joshua can apprehend her, a woman guarding the child shoots at him, instructing the girl to flee. A gunfight ensues between New Asia's forces and Nomad's mercenaries. Joshua catches up with the girl, securing her on a boat for a daring escape. The fate of Nomad, Joshua's loyalty, and the truth about the AI unfold in a gripping tale of war, love, and sacrifice. Joshua, Alfie, and a dying soldier named Shipley find refuge in a deserted lakeside area. Inside a house, Alfie showcases her ability to control electronics remotely, revealing an Alpha Omega symbol on her head. Joshua, dubbing her Alfie, contacts Howell, who orders him to bring the child to her. An encounter with an adult droid turns hostile, forcing Joshua to shoot and trigger a droid alert. Evading the onslaught, Joshua and Alfie escape in a van. Howell and McBride use a droid officer's body to trace Shipley's demise, discovering Joshua's mission to protect Alfie. Joshua and Alfie hitch a ride, escaping a checkpoint with Alfie's power. They take a train to meet Drew, who has changed his perspective on AI. Together with his robot girlfriend Kami, they analyze Alfie's potential to control technology globally. Tragedy strikes when a bomb kills Kami, and authorities attack the group. Drew, mortally wounded, aids Joshua in locating Maya's beacon, revealing Maya as Nirmata. Despite disabling droid officers, the group faces a relentless assault. Captured by Heron's soldiers, Joshua and Alfie's fate hangs in the balance, setting the stage for a gripping showdown between humanity and AI. Joshua awakens on a ship, confined in a cell, as Haroon reveals that the Los Angeles warhead blamed on AI was a human coding error. Haroon discloses Maya's transformation into Nirmata after her father's death, asserting that AI would not harm humanity, but refusing to take Joshua to Nirmata. Panic ensues among the AI as they realize they're being pursued. Joshua escapes his cell, jumps into the water, and clings to the ship's hull. Arriving at a village, Joshua retrieves Alfie. Howell's forces attack, deploying massive machines and suicide bomb robots. Alfie halts one robot, but McBride shoots her, disrupting the connection. As a robot destroys the bridge, Joshua kills McBride. Heron guides Joshua to a temple where comatose Maya lies. Alfie, revealed as Joshua and Maya's unborn child, is based on a womb scan. Joshua faces the heartbreaking decision to pull the plug on Maya. Howell and her goons attempt to capture Joshua and Alfie at the temple. Harun intervenes, throwing a bomb, but Alfie prevents detonation. Howell's goons inadvertently kill her, and as forces converge, Harun insists Nomade's destruction is the key to ending the war. Droid officers apprehend Joshua and Alfie, setting the stage for a final confrontation between humanity and AI. Back in Los Angeles, Andrews orders Joshua to end Alfie's life. In a seemingly poignant moment, they share a tearful farewell before Joshua reluctantly pulls the trigger. On the way to the incinerator, news of anti-Nomad protests emerges. Suddenly, the vans lose power, crashing in the streets. Alfie, alive and conspiring with Joshua, executes their plan to fake her demise and escape. Making their way to a lunar shuttle headed for Nomad, Andrews realizes the deception too late. He scrambles to use Nomad against remaining AI bases. Joshua and Alfie overpower guards, ejecting them into space. Alfie momentarily shuts down Nomad as Joshua plants explosives on missiles. In a desperate attempt to awaken Maya, Alfie transfers her consciousness into a humanoid robot, but success remains uncertain. Andrews activates a colossal tentacle robot as Joshua and Alfie attempt to flee. Joshua disables it, but becomes trapped on Nomad, sacrificing himself to save Alfie. They express their love before Joshua ejects Alfie. Discovering a Maya robot, he embraces her. As the explosive obliterates Nomad, the strikes cease, defeating Andrews and his cohorts. Alfie's pod returns to Earth, witnessing celebrations over Nomade's downfall. A smile graces her face as she observes the triumph.